Good evening, everyone. It is artist Esther L. Jones here, and it is time for PJ Talk. PJ Talk stands for Pajama Time Art Live Chat, and I am here on Facebook tonight with my tea. I'm having my very last of the Spice Dragon red chai in my beautiful teacup. And let's see, what kind is this? I can't read it. I can't read it. It's got a very nice little thing on it, but I can't read it. So I'll have to look more closely and let you know next time, but it's very pretty. It's got flowers all over it. Purple, which happens to be my favorite color. So, if you are watching tonight, please be sure and comment, because I really intend for this to be a conversation and not just me talking. So if you're here, be sure to say hello. Today was a little bit more relaxed day for me, and I was able to get a whole lot of stuff done. That just little things that have been nagging at me. Like, I had a bedspread that, it's a really beautiful bedspread, but it's really kind of delicate, and so some of the seams had come loose. So I just needed to sit down and hand sew those. And you know how that kind of project will get put off. So I sat down and did that. I was so grateful to really be able to give some time to my most recent pastel painting. I've been paying a lot of attention to a commission that I'm working on, which is not pastel. I showed y'all last night. And working on that. So, yeah, so I got a lot of that sort of stuff done and some more paperwork stuff done. And so that's how it went today. And really, I'm becoming more and more thrilled with my pastel piece. It gets to, with artists, whenever you start a painting, it starts out real, like, doesn't look like much of anything. And then it doesn't get much better. In fact, it comes through an ugly stage. And it may do that more than once. It goes through an ugly stage, and then you get it to a certain point, you're like, yes. And then you try to fix one, or you're like, well, I just need this one or two things fixed. And then you fix those things, and oh my goodness, the painting doesn't work anymore. So then you have to fix some more things, and it gets ugly, and then you have to add some more. Yeah, it's just really, really fun to be an artist. I actually love that process. I embrace that process, because it means that in the end, I'm going to be super satisfied with what comes out. Time for a sip of tea. Cheers, everyone. Make sure you say hello. Yum. I'm going to have to invest in some more of this tea, I can tell you. I kind of feel bad investing in tea when I already have so much already. Okay, so what else? That is pretty much today. Oh, I did go, and along with several others from the gallery, we had signed up as a gallery to go and hang paintings in a local coffee shop. It's a great place because it's right on the corner of a busy intersection. It's busy all the time. And so hanging your art in there is really, really helpful, and can really start getting your name out there. So there were about 5 or 6 of us from the gallery that were there hanging our paintings. And So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, because if you are an artist and you are having trouble getting your art out there, going around and talking to places like the little coffee shop on the corner and that sort of thing will sometimes net you a nice place to hang your art. Usually, the coffee shop owners are like very laid back about it. Oh, yeah, just hang them up anywhere. And so, at least the ones I've come in contact with are that way. So, I want to encourage you to look at that. I've also talked to people in like the um, real estate offices, because real estate offices sometimes need nice art. So, and if it's local art and they're local realtors, then that would be a good thing for them. Hang on just a second. Somebody might be trying to message in, and I want to just double check. Nope. Okay. It's just Duolingo telling me that I need to get on practicing. Do you do Duolingo? I've been doing it for a really long time, and I'll do it for a while and then I'll stop doing it, and then I'll do it for a while and I'll stop doing it. Right now I'm studying both Spanish and French, just because I love French and because I need Spanish. So I'm working on that. So ask around. Realtor's office, banks will sometimes need places, and probably not the big chain banks, but the more like the local family bank might need some art to hang up, and they'll usually let you hang it up, and they usually let you hang it up, and then you can sell it right off their wall. So that's really helpful. What else? Final thoughts on using color wheels and color theory. So Monday night we talked about how much information is on the color wheels. Okay, go get a color wheel. Whether it's one of the just regular ones, or whether it's a fancy one like the Munsell one, or a super carefully taken care of curated one like the Bob Burridge one, get yourself a color wheel. Secondly, learn all that you can off of that color wheel. You know what? Having the perfect harmony of colors is not the be-all and end-all of a piece. Okay? Yes, eventually you're going to want to learn that. Yes, eventually you're going to want to expand your understanding of how colors work together. But it's more important to enjoy what you're doing than to worry about your color understanding. So color theory, we'll take on some more of it later on. We'll get a little bit more in depth, but this is a good place to stop for just a basic understanding that the information is out there and you can learn it. And start with a color wheel. So again, tonight I am drinking the very last of the Spice Dragon Red Chai by Stash. And I hung some art today, and we're finishing up talking about color wheels and color theory. So if you're here, do say hello in the comments. Again, I prefer this to be a conversation and not just a talking head. If you've got your pajamas on, be sure to give me a thumbs up, because this is a pajama talk. And go ahead and give me some questions that you would like for me to talk about during this time. It's looking like next week I won't have to keep going back and forth. It's looking like I may be able to sign on to both YouTube and Facebook. We'll see. It's I'm still studying that out. If I can do both of those, then I won't have to alternate. You know, if I do end up having to alternate, Monday night I will be on YouTube because I'm on Facebook tonight. Monday night I'll be on YouTube, and I'll always post on whichever platform I am. Hi, Kathy. Good evening. Give me a thumbs up if you have your pajamas on, because it's a pajama talk. And tell me what you're drinking. Cheers. I'm drinking Spice Dragon Red Chai by Stash. So, yeah, you got your pajamas on. Awesome. So, like I said, we're finishing talking about color wheels this week. We've talked about color wheels and how important they are and how helpful just reading them can be. A glass of wine, good deal, good deal. And I'm looking for more subjects to talk about starting next week. One more time, it looks like I may be able to go live on both my Facebook page and my YouTube channel at the same time next week. But if not, 8 p.m. Central on Monday evening, I will be live over on YouTube because I'm going to be going back and forth still. I will let you know that night whether I have managed to figure out how to go live on both. Part of the struggle is that the free ways of going live on both of those don't let me go live on my biz page. They want me to go live. The only place they'll let me go live is on my Facebook personal page, and I would rather do it here. It's not blue pastel, it's blue paint. I was working on that painting we talked about this afternoon. So, yep, I've been working on it. So I have blue paint on my finger, my badge of honor for being an artist. All right, so be sure again to post questions for me to discuss next week. And I think I've been on probably 10 or 15 minutes now. So it's time to say goodnight once again. Be sure you're looking for the music and listening for the colors and awakening the wonder in your heart. And I will see you next week on Monday. Have a creative weekend. Good night.